Hello guys and welcome back to another video. I'm finally in my house. I'm recording at home. It's getting too cold. My hands can't hold the phone anymore when I'm walking home. Until I put my leather gloves on and record, I'm not going to be able to do it. But other than that, let's just get straight into today's video. So I'm going to be giving you 7 steps that you can use to change your life in 7 days. And I believe it's a common misbelief that people can't change their life. A lot of people believe that they can't change their life in 1 month, in 1 year, in 2 years, 5 years, whatever it is. A lot of people struggle to believe they can actually change their life. But I believe you can do it instantly, to the point where I can say in 7 days you can change your life. So these 7 steps will actually, if you genuinely take them into effect, if you actually take action with these, you will be able to change your life. So step number 1, change your mindset. And that is more self-explanatory. It's more easier said than done, because what do I even mean by change your mindset? Well, that comes back through you. That's by you taking this piece of homework and saying, okay, now I'm going to dwell on this and see what part of my mindset can I change. If I was to say to you, can you bench press 100 kg? Depending on your mindset, you would look at me and think, what's this guy talking about? If I was to say to you, go on a 10k run, depending on your mindset, you look at me and think, what is this guy talking about? If I was to say to you, do something which is a challenge for you, depending on your mindset, once again, you will look at me and think, what is this guy talking about? Because it all depends on your mindset. If you believe that you can't do something, you can't do it. But if you believe you can do something, you can most likely do it. And if you're new to the channel, you might not know my motto. My motto is, with enough time and enough mistakes, I can master anything I put my mind towards. Because I genuinely believe, just not even by the evidence that I've seen in my life, but by my mindset, I believe with anything, if you give me enough time and enough time to make enough mistakes, I can master it. And I genuinely believe that. And that is something which has been embedded into my mindset. So if there's anything which I am going to start, anything which I'm going to do, I say to myself, give yourself enough time and enough time to make enough mistakes, and you'll be able to do it. And I want you guys to take that into your life. I want you guys to be like, okay then, with enough time and enough mistakes, I'll be able to master it. It doesn't matter what it is, you can do it. So that's what I mean by change your mindset. I want you to, as I said earlier, take this and reflect on it and think, okay, what is part of your life which is stopping you from being able to do the things that you know you need to do? Some people, they may be too childish. If you're younger than, I don't know, whatever. Childish mentality has no age. But if you have a childish mentality, and a lot of people don't even understand it, because the childish mentality is not something that's usually conscious. It's slight, unconscious, non-conscious. It's something that just happens. And until you make it a conscious thing that you understand, okay, I actually struggle with having a childish mentality, you will keep that childish mentality and you won't be able to do the majority of things which you need to do in your life. So step 1 for me is the most important step, which is why I've started with change your mindset, because you won't do any of the other 7 steps if you don't change your mindset. If you don't believe that, okay then, sorry, my phone just went thingy. Yeah, if you don't believe that, okay, you can do anything which you put your mind towards, until then, you won't be able to do anything, because everything literally stems from your mind. Your mind is the foundation. And something which I learned yesterday is you receive what you perceive. So if your perception of life, your perception of yourself is horrible, that's all you're going to receive. But if you have high hopes and you believe in yourself, trust me, you can do the majority of things. So step number 1, change your mindset. I don't care how you do it, just change your mindset. Step number 2, get yourself into the gym. If you don't go to the gym, I will promise you right now, you are missing out. And the reason why I say this is because the only reason why I have even the confidence to sit here and talk to you is because of my 5 years in the gym. Of course, there's other stems and parts of my life where I've accumulated evidence to make myself confident. But the fact I've been going to the gym for 5 years, the fact that I've built up that mental resilience, the fact that I can stand on 2 feet and say I'm a disciplined person, the fact that I've done things when I know it's not something I really wanted to do, but I've done it because I know it would be better for me than, it would be more good for me than kind to me. That's why I have my confidence. So I want you guys to build that up as well, because getting yourself into the gym, or even just starting training, indulge in some form of fitness, whether that's martial arts or some boxing or whatever it may be. Get yourself into some form of fitness, because that is where you truly, 1, develop delayed gratification, but 2, you start to build up mental resilience, as I spoke about earlier. You start to build up discipline. These are things that and characteristics which stem from you getting yourself into fitness. And when you get yourself into fitness, it's free. You can literally start today. You can start shadow boxing. You can start doing crunches on your bed. You can start doing push-ups, whatever it may be. You can start it. Of course, you're gonna have to make a plan on how to progressively overload and grow in terms of whatever fitness criteria you've chosen. But just get yourself in some form of fitness. From then, you'll be able to build up belief in yourself. Because when you say to yourself, okay, I thought I could only bench press 90 kg, or I thought I could only run for 5 kilometers. But when you start to see yourself go past those limits, you've now broken limits. And this links to step number 1, which is changing your mindset. And I think I didn't touch upon this point, but it's breaking down limiting beliefs. For you to be able to do anything, you need to break down limiting beliefs. You need to believe you can do the majority of things in this world. And getting yourself into the gym allows you to start to break those in a micro sense. Because you get yourself into the gym, you start to see physical changes. And when you start to see those physical changes, or even you start to see yourself be able to do things which you didn't know you could do, you can 1, change your mindset, and 2, you'll change your physique. So get yourself into the gym. Self-explanatory, it's an actionable step. If you don't go to the gym, go to the gym or do some form of fitness. It will genuinely change your life. And you will hear this 1,000 times from 1,000 people, but that's just for you to understand how critical it is for you to get into the gym. Because it's not something that should be played around with. Every single human should have a gym membership. Of course, there are people who are disabled or there are people who physically can't. But if you're not one of those people, if you're just somebody who's just making an excuse, don't make no more excuses and get yourself into the gym. Step number 3, start a basic skincare. And I don't care who you are, you need to do a skincare routine. And there are people there's 2 things which I always hear. The first thing is skincare is gay. Skincare is not gay. I don't know what guy started this hyper-masculine guy started this saying that, skincare is gay, skincare is feminine. Of course, there are those guys who take it too far where they start now putting on makeup and doing all sorts of things. But just having a basic skincare routine where you have a cleanser, an exfoliator, a moisturizer, pardon me, that is more than enough. Of course, there are levels to it. You can go further and above. I have a whole entire routine which I have inside my school community, link in the description if you want to see that. But you don't have to take it too far. If you just want to do the basic, just get a basic skincare routine. Moisturizer, cleanser, exfoliator. It will sort out your skin. And the second thing is, people say, I have clear skin already, I don't need a skincare routine. This could be complete bro science, but your skincare routine is not just for you to have clear skin, it's for you to have healthy skin. And I'm going to add something else onto that. The basic skincare routine is cleanser, moisturizer, exfoliator, and sunscreen. Because sunscreen will protect your skin from the sun, obviously. So you don't get dry, wrinkly, old skin. And it won't break out your skin when you're older. In terms of break, I'm talking about spots like breaking out in terms of cracks. So get a basic skincare routine. Trust me, it will change your life. It may not change your life today, but you will see effects take place in your life. You'll see your skin start to feel better. Like, for example, me, I can't come home after a long day of work and just go straight to sleep. I need to shower and do my skincare. And if you have a skincare routine, you'll understand this what I'm about to say. Nothing is nicer than just coming home and just having a full skincare routine to do. Of course, it's long to go through it, but once it's done, you just feel so nice and so clean. Get it done. Get a skincare routine, put it on your skin, make your skin look nice, get it done. Stop being disgusted. And stop thinking skincare is gay. It's not gay, it's going to genuinely change your life. Step number 4 is become aware of how a man should dress. And this is one of the most crucial things every single man needs to understand. Too many young men and men believe that they should be dressing tacky, they should be underdressing, it's some fashion statement. No, you look like a child, and men see that and women see that. If you don't put any effort into the way you dress, into your presentation, you are going to be perceived as that type of person. You'll be perceived as someone who's either lazy, who's non-conscious about, for example, your presentation, or it's going to be seen as a person who people don't really want to be around because you don't care about how you dress. And of course, the way you dress is the way you are perceived. So obviously, as I said earlier, you receive what you perceive. So if people perceive you as a bum, you're going to be receiving bum energy and bums around you. So dress in a sense that you look like a man, because you'll be received as a man. For example, at work, or just in my day-to-day life, like I'm at home and look what I'm wearing. Like, not to boost myself up and not to try to be egotistical, but it's about a presentation. I said to myself, I could have just jumped in this video and wore one tacky t-shirt, but it's about keeping that presentation because I want to be perceived and receive that type of luxury lifestyle. I don't know, but just like a man. If you dress like a man, you'll be received as a man, you'll have the benefits of a man, you will live like a man. But if you're just like a child, or you're just like somebody who is too lazy or not bothered or you don't care, that's what you receive. So you will genuinely see changes in your life if you understand, okay, this is how a man dresses. Let me start dressing like this. Maybe I should start putting away some of the graphic design hoodies. Like, even me, I had to put those away. I had a lot of graphic design t-shirts, graphic designs, bottoms. Sometimes I wear them when I go to work, or sometimes I wear them when I'm going to the gym. However, If you was to catch me on a day out or catch me on camera, it's rarely gonna see me that. Unless you see me, for example, on camera when I'm walking home from work or walking home from the gym, you won't see me in it. But yeah. Step number 5, unlock your scent. And the saying which I have is, your scent will either hug or attack the nose. So you know there's some people who smell really good and you're like, where's that scent come from? You start looking left, you start looking right, you're thinking, who is that? Whether it's a guy or girl, whoever it is, the scent smells good. So you start looking for the scent. At that point in time, the scent has hugged your nose. Then there's also people where you take that smell and you're thinking, what is that smell? You just want to run away from it. At that point in time, that person's scent has attacked your nose. So what you need to do is understand your scent. Become cautious of your scent. Get some people shower in non-deodorant body lotion. That's fine. Body soap. But at least be putting on roll-on, body spray, and get a fragrance. I don't care what fragrance you get. Doesn't have to be too expensive, but just get a fragrance, make it your signature scent, or just get a fragrance which smells good. I recommend going with somebody because you may smell something and think it smells nice, and that other person can smell it and think it smells like bum. So get a fragrance which you're both mutually in agreement with. You have no friends, you have no one you can go with, fine. Just do fragrance testing with whoever the person is that's working there. Yesterday, I literally did this. I went to the perfume shop, and me and the guy who was working there, we were spraying like 100 fragrances. Not even joking. I think I had like 50 of those paper tags that I was just sniffing, because we were going through just sniffing as many fragrances as possible. Go and do that. Get a scent, unlock your scent, because if you smell bad, no one's gonna want to be around you. So if you change your scent, you start to smell better. Trust me, that is one of these steps that will change your life. Number 6, learn body language. And for me, body language is very, very important, because and I've even been taught this on courses and even at work. I forgot the percentages which they use, but you could be saying the right thing, using the right tone, but if your body language is off, it's not going to be perceived right. And then you could be having the right tone, so you could be saying the right thing, but have the wrong tone and the wrong body language, and at that point in time, you might as well not even speak. So body language is very, very important. The way people receive you and perceive you, and the way that you, it's non-verbal. It's a non-verbal language. So your body language is very, very important. Understand body language. Understand that you should not be talking slouch. Understand that eye contact is important. If you're gonna have a conversation with somebody, look them dead in the eyes, like the way I'm looking at you right now through the camera. But look them dead in the eyes. It will change everything. Learn body language in terms of, for example, gestures. I have a firm, strong handshake. You should have that as well. If you come to shake anybody who you respect, shake their hand, shake it and give it a firm grip, because they'll look at you and think, okay, this person actually has a strong grip. There's times when I've just shaken somebody's hand and it's like, it could be anybody, and most likely this is more towards guys, but if you're a guy and I shake your hand and you come like that, or you come with your hand soft and I thought, where's the grip? Automatically I'm like, nah, bro, come on, you're better than this. Because a strong, firm handshake says a lot. It just, I don't know what it is, but it just says a lot. It's like one of those unspoken rules. Just give a strong, firm handshake. When you give that, trust me, you just gain respect instantly. Body language as well, in terms of the way you sit, the way you're open. You have to have open body language. There's open and closed body language. If you have open body language, trust me, more people want to talk to you. There are so many people and so many guys who sit slouched like that because they're too used to gaming. And I know when I used to game, my body language was horrible. But since I stopped gaming, I've improved my body language, become conscious of it. Chin up, head up, eyes looking for people, chest wide open, hands wide open. The way I'm sitting. Like this, comfy. Take as much space as possible. Just be dominant. Don't be scared. Just be dominant. And trust me, you'll be perceived as a dominant person, because body language is one of those actionable steps that once you start to take effect of it, you will change your life. Step number 7, which is the quote unquote final step until I give you a bonus step. But step number 7 is practice your articulation. And this is something which I spent a lot of time trying to learn. And even to now, I'm not perfect, but I've improved from when I first ever started. Practicing your articulation and how to pronounce words and how to master the pause and how to do certain things and how to speak better, it is a skill that will genuinely change your life. If you was to hear somebody, let's say there's a guy who every single time he speaks, he either swears or he's saying fam, bro, cuz, this, that, all these other terms, you're not really going to respect that person, but it depends on where you are. But if you watch my videos, I always believe that the people who watch my videos are aiming for a better echelon in life, which is why my community is called Gold Echelon, talking about the top echelon, the top rank in life. If that is what you're aiming for, and that's what I believe you are because you watch my videos, you need to have You need to be well articulated. You can't just be saying fam, you can't just be saying bro, you can't just be saying yo 24/7. You have to learn how to articulate yourself and truly be able to fit in a room with certain people and sit there and speak the Queen's English. If you can't do it, you can't do it. And you're not going to be perceived like that guy. If you're going to be perceived like that guy, improve articulation. And that is the 7 actionable steps which you can use to change your life today. The final step, which is step number 8, which is a bonus step, is join my free school community. And the reason why I say this is because all of these steps which I've spoken about, I have put in guides inside of my school community for them. And I have broken down exactly how I do them and how to improve them. All of those are inside of the link inside the description. And you'll also get access to my exclusive newsletter. Inside my newsletter, I speak about breaking down mindset disbeliefs on why you are the person who can do certain things. And I'll also send you twice a week fitness advice on how to change your physique, on how to improve your life and all these sorts of things. All of that is there inside of the link in the description. If you're interested in joining, join. If not, still join because it's there for you. Other than that, thank you for watching today's video, guys. Like and subscribe. If you want more videos, just hit that like button.